Hello students, I am AditiJoshi from Computer Branch and today we will going to discuss about MatplotLIB. MatplotLIB is one of the most popular Python packages used for data visualization. It is a cross-platform library for making 2D plots from data in arrays. MatplotLIB is written in Python and makes a use of NumPy, the numerical mathematics extension of Python. Matplot has a procedural interface named Py. Matplot was originally invented in 2003. Now let's have a look at what information you have to consider while you working with Python library. First step, building up the knowledge on following topics, that is plot creation, which could raise a question about what module you exactly need to import, PyLab or PyPlot, how exactly you should go about analyzing the figure and the axis of your plot, how to use a matplot in Jupyter Notebook or Google Colab or any other software. Plotting routines is the second thing you have to consider, from the simple way to plot your data to more advanced way of visualizing your data. Third step, basic plot customizations with a focus on the plot, legends and the text, titles, axis labels and the plot layout. Fourth thing is saving, showing, clearing your plots. Show the plot which previously created from this after following this statement. Save one or more figures. For example, PDF file, clear the axis, clear the figure and so on. There are various plots which can be created using Python matplot library. Some of them are bar chart, histogram, scatter plot, area plot, and pie plot. I will demonstrate each one of them in detail. But before that, let me show you a very basic code in Python matplot library in order to generate a simple graph. And from matplot library, import pyplot as a PLT. Pyplot module from matplot library package is imported with the alias PLT. Plot function is used to plot the x-axis and the y-axis on the canvas. And for showing what we have plotted, show function is used. So, with the 3 lines of code, you can generate a basic graph using Python matplot library. Isn't it easy, simple? Let's show how we can add a title, label, or our graph created by Python matplot library is bring more meaning to it. Let's take in another example. That is, first is matplot library imported pyplot from matplot library as a alias plt. Define x-axis and corresponding y-axis values as a list. Plot function for plotting them on the canvas. Title, you can set the title. For the label, here you can say in graph info is a title. Now y label and x label, you can set the name of the label in the graph, and the show function is used to view our plot. You can try many styling techniques to create a better graph. What if you want to change the width or color of particular line, or what if you want to change have some grid lines that you need to styling. So let me show you next how to add style to a graph using Python matplot library. First you need to import the style package from the Python matplot library and then use a styling function as shown in code. Let's have a look at the example. First is import pyplot from matplot library as a alias plt. Next is import style package from the matplot library. ggplot style is used. Next is define x and corresponding y axis Next is defining x2 and y2 values as a list. Now plot function is used to plot them on the canvas. You can change the line width. You can give any name relevant to your canvas. Now second is used to plot the x2 and y2. You can give relevant name. Line width, you can also change the line width. Now label, y label and x label. Y label and x label is used to label your x and y axis. Now next is show method. Show method is used to view the plot on your. Now next is legend. MatplotLIB has native support for legends. Legends can be placed in various positions, as a legend can be placed inside or outside the chart, and the position can be moved. And the legend method adds the legend to the plot. Now grid is, you can see in the graph, grid to show the grid. And finally view your plot using show function. Thank you.